What's up? This is Evo 906. I'm going to do a couple little map walkthroughs, private match type stuff. We're going to start off on Berlin Wall, and then after I do this one I'll cut and go to whatever map is next in the DLC. Discovery, then we'll do Kowloon and Stadium. Do them in that order. I might split the videos up depending on how long they get, so just stay tuned. Alright, I'm going to start this off here. Kind of fly-by-wire on this one. I'm not really going to do like walkthrough and then record over it. It's all going to be live walkthroughs. So, alright, Berlin Wall. Going to start in free-for-all. Let me go to my Russian class here just so I can get around a little quicker. Let me turn this down. Alright, starts off in free-for-all. You get a couple spawn points I noticed. Mainly, first couple times I spawned in here, I was spawning over by D3 on the map. If you look at the mini-map, I'm facing towards D3. There's a little hut right here. This is where you spawn most of the time for free-for-all. Now when you spawn here, there is a dead man's little center here. If you can see that, I don't know if you can see the picture, but there are auto turrets. I'll show you here. If I walk across this red, auto turrets come on and beat the crap out of you. Little sirens go off and stuff in the background, so it's kind of neat. But there's one there, and then there's like a little in between C3 and C4, if you can see it on the minimap. There's a little gap that you can get through, and then there's another dead man's spot on B3 to C3. So let's start off. We'll go to the back side here. My prediction is, I haven't played these maps yet. I just downloaded them yesterday, and I haven't been playing Black Ops a lot, so been kind of stuck on Minecraft. Fail at knife in the window. Alright, you got a couple little spots here. I highly doubt much is going to be happening back on this side of things. You'll probably get a lot of ghosts camping up in here, just looking out these windows, popping shots off at you there. So there's that. We'll take a little trip outside here. We'll just cover the outsides first. Got another room, a couple little desks you can hide behind, or a bar. I guess you can consider it a bar. A couple things there. We'll come to this back side. There's a small courtyard. A lot of pinch points in here. I mean, you got a walkway there, here, and right here. Then also you got one walkway right here. A couple little dumpsters to hide behind. Some good stuff. A couple tanks you can jump through the barrels of for some reason. Bunch of cars to explode. There, one over there that you saw me by earlier. So a lot of stuff to explode. Alright, here's the little gap on the far side. This is the B3 to C3 dead man's spot. There's a turret right there, and a turret there. My guess is this is another spawn point for a TDM or objective-based game, since it's on the opposite side of the map. Now that's basically the outsides of the map. I mean, just like most smaller size maps, you got a couple of spots where you can get up in here and catch people coming through this opening or right through here. There's a door, well, not really a doorway, but a blowout in the wall right here. Another good spot to catch people coming through. Inside here, it's kind of like a little refinery type deal. A couple of barrels. My guess is some whiskey barrels. But there are a couple holes here. Doorway there. Stairwell here. On this one building, there's a couple ways to get up. Like I said, you got the stairwell here that I went up earlier, and then you got this stairwell here. So basically if you want to camp out in this building, you can claymore your back stairs here and watch through your doors. Just make sure you watch these two underside doors, because somebody can sneak up underneath you if you're standing up here, sneak up from behind you, get you from here. So just keep an eye out for those if you want to camp it out. I am not promoting camping at all, but if you want to, there's a spot there for you to do it. Another spot up high. Couple doorway or windows here. This is probably your best sight line as far as the longest in this map. From this window, you can see straight out to the tanks down there by, what's that, B4. So you can watch there in this area here. Another good building with only one way up. This way right here. It's the only way you can get up to there. There's nothing out here you can jump onto and jump up to. It's just you got the one stairwell up. Little cubby hole. Bringing back the COD 4 days. Crawling through walls. Alright. So that's basically the outsides of the map. I mean, it's a semi-small map. Not really much you can do within the whole map itself. I mean, there's a couple sandbags and such you can hide behind here and all that fun stuff. Now, as far as buildings go, this one really isn't too much of a huge opening building. Just pretty much a hideout, cut through here type deal. Here's your small pathway in between the two dead man zones. Probably going to be a very high trafficked area. Lots of stuff going on. So just keep an eye out for this area here. And one more building we can go into with a top staircase. This one here. This one you have 3 windows to look out. One window down to this side by in between C2 and C3. You can watch out in between the dead man's grooves here, up there, or on this side. You also got another little balcony here. You can come out, watch that way, or this way. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite buildings with just the amount of stuff you can keep an eye on. There, that's 2, 3, 4, 5 if you really want to pay attention to that one. And you got 6, 7, so roughly 7 or 8 different spots that you can actually keep an eye out for people. Like I said, claymore here, you'll never see it coming, walk up, dead. I don't know why I just did that, but it felt like it needed to be done. Alright, so that's a great building to be in between D2 and C2. Probably one of my favorite buildings. Alright, that was a quick walkthrough on Berlin Wall. Like I said, it's a small map. You can see now that it's not the biggest map in the whole place, but it's got a couple of neat little spots where if you try and run through them, you get mowed down. I've only gotten through them once, and that was on a private match when I did a little up the speed type deal, and I had to dolphin dive to get out of it. So if you can try and get out of there, have fun doing that. I'm gonna stop it for this one. We'll get your next map going here very shortly.